Morning folks, Baz at Garage Strongman. It's chest day today and we're on my program Garage Strong Bench week 18. Now, as I mentioned last time, I've had a little rejig of my program again. I'm constantly fiddling with it. The idea being, the reason for it was that just a bit brutal even for my standards. It's quite heavy, each week, so sun's just poked out, like, shine on my face. That's not good for the video, is it? So basically what I've adjusted is to a heavy week, a lighter week, a heavy week, and then our challenge week. So I think that'll fit in better with some of my other sessions, so I can not be heavy all the time and just having too many sort of niggles really, particularly with the comp prep coming up. So what I've done, I've decided to back off a little bit on the Swiss bar, where I was doing the same sort of weight, backing off 10% initially on the first two grips, and then as I get narrower, dropping off further again. I'm going to keep the reps the same. It was a thought of mine to sort of drop back a week and do higher reps on this session, but I'm going to keep it on the threes. God, the sun's moving around. Forward planning. I'm going to keep it on the threes, and I'm going to do more sets. So instead of the usual 4 sets of 3 or 5 sets of 3, I'm actually going to do 8. So I'm going to go 2 sets on each of the hand positions with those 3 reps, with a little bit lighter weight than I was doing on the bar. So the 3 reps should be more comfortable. Probably a little bit of a challenge for the second set. And then obviously as we knock off the weight, it's going to be a bit more comfortable. So I'm working that slightly different range of movement, rather than focusing on the pure weight, which obviously I do on the bar sessions. So week 1 of each phase will be on the normal Olympic bar. Week 3 again back on the Olympic bar with the chains or the bands, so we're working that top end. So here we go, Swiss bar, please enjoy. Okay, so first set of 8 sets of 3 on. Start with a wide grip. I'm going to do 2 sets on this with 130 kilos. Then I'm going to come in, 2 sets, 3 reps, 130 kilos. Come in further, drop to 120 for 2 sets of 3, and then further, drop to 110 for 2 sets of 3. 8 sets of 3 coming up. Worst things on the hands. Tries to do that. Set 2. Ooh, that's nasty. Really painful on the hand. If you don't have it quite sat right, it's the webbing. Right, set 3, we're coming in the slightly narrower angled grip now. I love this position, and it's a lot more stable than the two-handed that's giving it that a bit. Obviously there's no way of that shifting in any direction really, because the alternate hands. So yeah, a bit more comfortable. 2 more sets of 3. Still on 130. The only issue with that one, just making sure your knuckles aren't too close to there, because it wangs in there a bit. Set 4. So the second set on this wide angle. Still on 130. I'm still looking for 3. still pain in the hand. Set 5, coming in a bit now to this narrow angled grip. I've knocked off 10 kilos to compensate, so we're on 120 now. I'm looking for 2 more sets of 3 on this. Oh, presses were all over the place then. Don't know if you could see that. Right, set 6, still on the narrow angle. Oh. Let's try and make these reps a bit tidier. Ish. Ooh, they were nice up. Right folks, I laid down there, I didn't press record, so I had an epic failure on the narrow grip position. Just sort of nearly got 1 rep, just too much weight on the real narrow grip. Normally it's been fine with that sort of amount of reduction, but I think now doing 6 sets beforehand, sort of doubling the volume really, chest is just burnt out and the tries really, so the weight wasn't happening. I need to recalculate that, always fine-tuning my program. And what I did, because there was no point fiddling about knocking 5, 10 off, I just dropped the 75 kilos and did a bit of an AMRAP, so I think I did 7 reps. So I got the correct number of reps in. As I say, just fiddle with those percentages for next time. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything else. I've got a right pump on, chest and tries, so that's my session for the day. If you've enjoyed it, please drop me a thumbs up and please subscribe for future Strongman content. I'm Bazagary Strongman. See you soon.